Hello, my loves, and welcome back. It's been a while, so thank you for coming back, clicking on this video, and choosing to have a tarot moment with me today. Yay! Whew. I have absolutely no idea what this reading is going to be about, to be honest. I've had a little bit of a break, which has felt great, but also I've missed tarot. I've missed doing readings. I've missed just being in the field of magic together with the collective and with individuals. I feel like when we do tarot together, we open up this like magical portal where we start to see beyond the veil of the physical reality. And I just very much enjoy being in that magical space. I'm just gonna be honest. And I feel like you might too, as you have clicked on this video, so let's go. Yeah, as always, before we get started, let's have a little moment to tune into our heart space. The heart is a beautiful compass. It's like a little filter, like literally filtering your blood. Um, so yeah, it filters what information is for you here today and what is for the rest of the collective to pick up like little juicy figs from the ground. All right, so put your hands on your heart space, and if you feel comfortable, just close your eyes for a moment. And let's just take 3 breaths in together, starting by inhaling through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. And one more cycle. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. If you feel like doing a little shake or a shimmy, please do so, and feel free to open your eyes. Welcome to the space. If you're new here, my name is Jannika, and yeah, I'm a witch and a heart-led guide, and I love tarot. So let's get started. All right. So, I am just going to shuffle live and see what comes up. This is like a little mystery reading today. It's a mystery to me as well. Maybe you've also felt this energy of kind of being in the dark right now after and before and during the eclipse that was happening on the 21st of September. So that was Sunday, and now we're in Wednesday right now. And I feel like the puzzle pieces are slowly kind of like coming together, but they're still like, I don't see the puzzle box. I don't know what the big picture is yet. Like, I have glimpses, but so if you resonate with this, yeah, let me know in the comments how it's been for you, this new moon and this eclipse. And we have stepped into Libra season right now, so that is lovely. Love me some Libra energy. It's all about balance. So yeah, balancing the chaos with discipline and structure, I guess. So yeah, beautiful. Okay. So a message for the collective, please. And I kind of felt nervous to say this, but I feel like it needs to be said. So when I read tarot, I used to connect to like my guides. I used to say spirit. I used to say my highest self, but lately it has been me connecting to God and doing tarot that way. and I had a big kind of resistance to admit that to myself for a while and to others, and I wondered whether that was the kind of the right way to do it, which sounds a little bit funny because, like, why would you not go to God for answers? Um, but there was this, like, I guess, woundings around Christianity and saying that I believe in God that affected me. But yeah, just so you know, I'm tuning into God when I do tarot and reading from that space. So, yes, let's go. So, this is the first message that we have for today. No, that's so funny. Oh my goodness. Okay, so if you watched my previous reading, this was the same card that came up, the Lovers. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Um, you can't make this up. So, and I love how there's the angel, blessing these two lovers. Yeah, reminding that there's divinity in love. So even though the break has been pretty long, so my last reading, I did it about like a month and a half ago, maybe more even. It was the beginning of August and it was like the reading for August. So yeah, I guess the Lovers theme is in the collective still, and with like Libra season, I feel like it's more like a fun and flirty energy as I've personally stepped into Libra season. I don't know how y'all are feeling. It feels more light, feels more fresh, and just like a bit fun. Like you want to flirt and you want to just enjoy the feeling of like being in love and meeting new people. So yeah. And I think sometimes, especially if you are spiritual, if you are in this like, energy of wanting sacred union, wanting divine union, wanting to find your soulmate, sometimes like we can put a lot of pressure on like, the next person we meet being that person, and we forget that like the next person we meet is a person worthy of love and respect and reverence, regardless whether they are our soulmate or not. And I feel called to share this story, but I went on like a date recently, and there was like a lot of expectation. I felt it from both of our sides. Like we are both like looking for long-term relationship, life partner, monogamy. And as we went on this date, we were both kind of like it was in the air. We felt like we were not each other's soulmates, and there was this like air of like disappointment. And it's just such a shame, because actually the person that I went on a date with was such a nice person, and like if we could have just approached it from a place of, and I'm fully taking responsibility for myself, because I'm like, oh, if I don't feel it instantly, I'm kind of like, okay, why am I here, you know? And so like giving it a chance and meeting everyone with fresh eyes without expectations, yeah, and kind of loving life from that angle. And I feel like that fits beautifully with the Libra energy. I feel like Libras are really fun and flirty in that way, and just in love with life, in love with people, and maybe, not maybe, I think this is a message to embrace that energy. Today, maybe this week, maybe this month, whatever resonates with you. All right, yay, lovers. Obviously, a message also that love might be coming into your life, so who knows, who knows. Exciting, very exciting. That's so funny. Interesting. Okay, Let's see. Actually, I want to do a fairy tale since we got like a love reading once again. Let's top it off with a little fairy tale. This is my Delanui Oracle deck, and this kind of explores the darker side of fairy tales. Like sometimes we can be all like, yay, it's fluffy, like the Disney version of it. And you know, we just meet our soulmate and then we get married and that's that. And that's also, I'm not saying that that's not true, but I also believe that like for us to, you know, reach that level, there are certain things we like not need to, but get to evolve in. Like we get to have our adventure, you know, our hero's journey, and then at the end, like we have the world in our hands and we've done this beautiful trip and this journey and we've learned so much, and as a reward we are expanded into more love. And then yeah, I feel like this deck really just highlights the journey, and it brings a little bit of drama, which my Leo ass loves. So let's bring a little bit of drama into the mix, shall we? Okay, let me just shuffle and see which card wants to come through. Also, like, God loves drama. I'm just gonna put that out there. You know, we think that it's all like peace and love, but duality exists for a reason. We have all these crazy experiences for a reason. And if God would not enjoy that, if we would not enjoy that, then they wouldn't be happening. And I'm not saying that all experiences are enjoyable. I do not know why there are certain experiences that we have to go through, like heavy things. But that being said, I do feel like those do develop us in ways that can benefit us in the long term. Not to say that you ever deserve anything that hurts you or causes you pain. All right. I feel like it's this one. Okay. Oh, interesting. So, Mary Poppins card. Cool. I like this. I'm not super, I have actually never watched Mary Poppins, so I'm not like very knowledgeable in her story, but what I remember from this deck is that like she has this like bag of magical items that she can pull stuff out, and then she like helps these kids. Actually, I might read this card out. I feel like the message will open up more that way. That there and that next to the lovers. Okay. Interesting. So if you have like a magical bag to pull out toys and fun things out of when it comes to love, maybe do that. Okay. Anyway, so my story. I'm a nanny, but a very unusual one, you might say. I come down from the sky when children need me. I bring magic within my bag. When I appear, get ready to dance on rooftops, to be transported into drawings, or to learn unpronounceable nonsense words. But I also like discipline. I want things to be done efficiently and promptly, and when the wind changes, I must leave. But in the meantime, I fixed everything that needed fixing in the family I stayed with. Oh, I love that energy, and what like that was like exactly like the thing I said in the beginning, like the chaos and the discipline together and how that creates like this beautiful mix of magic. Oh, I really like this card. Okay, so my message. Magic has to be mixed with discipline. Okay, yeah. Be creative, bring enchantment to this world, spread sparkles all around, but do not forget to incorporate a little etiquette and deportment. Order and method can do no harm to imagination. It's even the opposite. Magical creations can be magnified by some constraint. So stand up straight, tidy your room, and fly high in the sky. Oh, I like that message a lot. Okay, and like connected to the Lovers card, I feel like yeah, how could you apply this to like love, like this discipline, but then also like opening yourself up for like magic and fun things to do together? Yeah, it could be like what's coming up for me is that sometimes in love we just want the magic and we don't want to have like the tough conversations. We don't want to like, you know, commit fully. We don't want to show up to the other person, or we don't want to look at our own stuff or take accountability, or you know, like, or we just kind of go a little crazy when we fall in love with someone and we forget everything, like we forget our work and we forget our friends and we forget um to clean our rooms or to like yeah, we just get so swept up in love that like nothing else matters. And how that's such a beautiful energy to be in, and for love to grow in a fertile ground. um it requires like this ongoing commitment to the rest of your life as well. um as much as like love can sustain us, definitely we also need nutrition and self-care and to do our work and to be of service in the world. So finding a beautiful balance between love and magic and discipline. Okay, interesting reading. Yeah, definitely something. God is cooking up something in our lives right now. It's very interesting to see what is coming up. Cool. All right, I'm gonna leave it at that. I hope that resonated with you. If you like this video, give it a like, subscribe if you're new. I'll be making more videos, and yeah, I just wish you a truly beautiful day, and I hope you get to be present for all the little moments of noticing how much magic is around you. All right, I love you. Mwah! Bye!